Hi, my name is Taylor Young, and I'm going to be talking to you about nutrition and illness in Indonesia. Indonesia is a nation in Southeast Asia. It is the fourth largest country in the world. It consists of over 17,000 islands and 490 ethnic groups. So every subculture in Indonesia has their own type of regional food and their own unique ways of eating. So there is no widespread traditional Indonesian cuisine. The foods vary by the dominant ethnic groups in the area or the region from which the food originated. A lot of spices are used in the meals, such as ginger and pandan, and sambal sauce is a staple ingredient as well, which is a chili-based condiment that's hot and spicy, and it's used in a lot of different meals. Cuisines include vibrant and colorful foods. So people typically consume 3 meals a day in Indonesia, and snacks are commonly eaten in between meals, mid-morning, mid-afternoon, and before bed. Some examples of snacks include satay, which are skewered grilled meat eaten with a variety of sauces, martabak telur, which are stuffed pan-fried bread, temper, rolled glutinous rice filled with seasoned shredded chicken, fish, or meat floss, and sweets such as poison goreng, which are banana fritters, and martabak manis, which are sweet pancakes. A very popular snack is a savory cracker called kerupuk with either sambal or a different kind of sauce, and that's what the picture is of those crackers. K-cap manis is also a thick, dark, and sweet soy sauce that's often used in a lot of meals as well. Tempeh actually originated from Indonesia. It's a plant-based protein that's made from soybeans, but most of the meals actually do use real meat. But most meat options use chicken instead of beef or pork because a majority of the population is Muslim, so a lot of the meals are kind of affected by religion. Many varieties of fruits include the usual fruits, such as apples and bananas, but they also have unique fruits, such as rambutan, selak, and durian. Many dishes will use mango, young jackfruit, and durian in their meals, and fermented durian chili is one of the most famous traditional dishes in Sumatra. And a fun fact is that it also strengthens cardiovascular health. The most prevalent health issue in Indonesia is obesity, and the two top causes of death are stroke and ischemic heart disease, and obesity is a primary risk factor for both stroke and heart disease, as well as a number of other health issues. 1 in 5 adults in Indonesia are obese. 1 in 3 have weight problems. So this accounts for 35.4% of a 260 million population in Indonesia. So it's a big problem. So connections between diet and health issue, particularly obesity, can be attributed to a lot of sodium in the sauces. Like I said, a lot of the meals use many different sauces throughout the day. They're consuming a lot of sodium in that. Meat-based diets, not a lot of vegetables dominating their meals. Fried foods, street vendors offering fried foods, and snacking habits, which kind of tie into the fried foods and street vendors. A lot of the snacks are fried or processed or just not very healthy. It's more of convenience foods. So the effect of globalization, during the early history of Indonesia, many nearby regions introduced new foods. So the cuisine has been influenced by food and eating habits from outside of the country, such as Western culture to eat bread or cereal in the morning. And with the spread of supermarkets, fast food outlets, and a diet that often consumes meat, dairy products, and processed foods, many traditional foods are being replaced with these, contributing to the increase of obesity. And many of these foods are high sugar, fat, and salt contents, which is what contributes to the obesity. So some suggestions for improvement are policymakers need to implement policies that slow down the speed of prevalence of obesity in poorer households. Before, obesity was commonly in the higher socioeconomic groups, but recently the lower income groups have increased their pace of obesity than higher income groups. So that's why I say to be in poorer households specifically. So they need access to inexpensive fresh vegetables and fruits. They need more information about plant-based meals. They need education in schools about nutrition. Another idea is that taxes could be imposed on unhealthy foods, such as soft drinks or junk food snacks. But if this happens, then the healthy options need to be affordable and highly advertised to offset this. And instead of consuming meat, more people should consume a plant-based diet. For example, more tempeh could be used as a protein source instead of a meat source, since that's kind of familiar to them. And also, snacks throughout the day should be more healthy, such as more fruit options, and street vendors should be encouraged to sell healthier options to make it more convenient. Sauces could use less salt or sugar since they are widely used in meals as well. And that's it. Thanks for listening.